At the Middle East program at ECFR, we've been trying to look at new ways of investigating the political changes that are taking hold in the Gulf, which since the beginning of the Arab Awakenings in 2011 has also begun to see new kinds of social and political dynamics emerging. The Gulf has always been important because it obviously is a major source of global energy. It's also strategically important because of the alliances built up with the Gulf states to protect against Iran's expansion in the region. And so the way that these Gulf states will change over the next 5 to 10 years are going to question how reliable these countries will be as partners. Gulf analysis is our attempt to start drawing on new voices and sources of commentary that have come together since 2011 to try and shed light on the new political conversations and debates that are taking place in the Gulf, which are usually very restricted. Access to the political conversation in most of the Gulf states tends to be something of a process of reading tea leaves and trying to pick up rumors. We'd like to cast a more critical eye on what citizens and observers are saying about the politics in these countries. In our first issue, we've looked at how the Gulf states have responded to the massive political changes that are unfolding around them, specifically at Saudi Arabia and Qatar, who are huge funders and donors to the region and who are actively pursuing a new kind of foreign policy to try and adjust to this new regional reality. We also look at Bahrain and Kuwait, which are seeing ongoing protests and political disruption. And we're trying to understand both what these changes mean for the broader Middle East region, but what they mean for the Gulf states themselves. In a lot of ways, what happens in the Gulf matters to Europe because we rely on the Gulf as a geopolitical partner, also as a commercial partner. Obviously, the Gulf imports more from Europe than anywhere else. At the same time, there's an interesting economic trend unfolding here where most of the things that the Gulf imports from Europe, it should be importing from the broader MENA region. So in terms of promoting that kind of regional economic integration, and also as a major funder and donor, the Gulf's activities in cooperation with Europe are also really critical.